long recognition about congenital heart disease, and today we have Heather here as well as another guest, Christy, and they're going to talk about their children who are battling with this disease as well as the week that's coming up. Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. So, just tell me a little bit about your son first. And he's 3.5 years old, and yet he has congenital heart disease. Tell me a little bit about it.
Joaquin, as I mentioned earlier, was diagnosed in utero, but then he was diagnosed with 2 more heart defects after he was born. And he had his open heart surgery, when he was his first one at 7 days old, and then one at 6.5 months old, and that second one was a doozy. He just struggled, and we were in that hospital for 2.5 months, and yet after he got discharged, he started having seizures, he had feeding problems, he had a G-tube. He continues to get speech therapy, he continues to get physical therapy, he was getting occupational therapy as well. These kids are affected in so many ways that people are just not aware of.
And why aren't people aware of it? What is Congenital Heart Awareness, Week, and what's the disease exactly if people don't know what it is?
Well, Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Week is the February 7th through the 14th, and it's an opportunity to spread awareness, not only with an event such as raising money like with a bake-off or something within the schools, like some kind of a jump rope, anything. It's a very creative opportunity to raise awareness. But for instance, like our family, we've petitioned the city of Harlingen to do a proclamation, and basically it recognizes that it exists. And so congenital heart defects is, basically in layman's terms, because I'm by no means a medical professional, but the heart is incomplete, Like for our son, he has pulmonary vein stenosis, so without reason, his veins traveling from the lungs back into the heart will narrow. And so not only will it cause a problem for his heart, but it'll also cause problems for his lungs. And it's kind of like those pipes, that once there's a problem in one location, it can cause problems throughout the body, if you will. And so it's just it's a scary time for a lot of us, but the whole thing is, like Christy said, with the Texas Children's Heart Foundation, which the chapter's just open, and it is in Austin, and it covers a big state. Texas is a big state, but there are a lot of us, 1 in 100 are diagnosed, but it's an opportunity to just gather together. And so
really quick, can you just tell our viewers, what are they going to expect to see during this week? How can they participate?
Well, a lot of people are doing stuff on Facebook. They're posting pictures of their children, especially it's interesting to see as the adults, they post their pictures when they were infants and stuff, but we're gearing up. We're really trying to do this on Facebook because we're gearing up for our Congenital Heart Walk that's going to be happening in Brownsville at the Brownsville Sports Park on April the 27th. And it's a great time to unite and help honor all these kiddos and adults living with these defects. And we raise money, and all that money goes to the Children's Heart Foundation, and it goes strictly for research.
Wonderful, ladies. Important. We're going to have all this information on valleycentral.com, information on this upcoming walk too, as well as more information on the week that will be happening here pretty quick. So again, thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.